Alright, what up YouTube? This your boy Joe right here, and I'm bringing you this video. This is probably gonna be a long video, but this is my honest feelings on MW3. We'll start with the spawns. I have written down right here all the things that are definitely really most complained about in MW3. So let's get into these spawns real quick, okay? This is just gonna be a rant video about my feelings. If you don't like it, go ahead and just leave the video just like you want to. If you agree with it, then just leave a like and tell people how I think about it. So let's go ahead and get to these spawns. The spawns in Modern Warfare 3, they are just they're just random. Like sometimes, like these are things that people rage about the most. Spawns. You tell me, well, this is what they were supposed to do. They were supposed to fix all the spawns in Modern Warfare 3, from Team Deathmatch to the freaking Face-Off playlist and in the Elite playlist. The spawns are only fixed in Team Deathmatch. That's only game mode. I can tell you that now because when you kill somebody, they spawn on the other side of the map, and then they just keep spawning on the other side of the map. Unless there's somebody over there spawn trapping them, they're gonna flip back behind you. But their spawn logic, they never fixed it. Like, if anyone, and aka Robert Trolling, he said that he was gonna fix. Well, thank God he quit. But anyways, he said he was gonna fix the spawn logic in Modern Warfare 3. But you tell me how it's possible that when I'm on a 23 kill streak, the game just decides to freaking just say, oh, he's on a long special streak. Let's spawn this freaking 20th prestige level 80 guy directly behind him with FNG Akimbos, and let's just hear him rage. Okay, I know that's exactly what the game does at times. And, well, it's like, they did not do anything to the spawns besides in Team Deathmatch. But what they did were, they freaking, if you don't understand spawn logic, it's when you are going to spawn where the closest place to your teammates. But that can be a problem sometimes, and I'm gonna tell you how. Go look up the channel Oh My God Birdman, and you tell me how they won't fix their spawn system, and he got a septum mob. That's 7 mobs in one game because they don't fix their spawn system. What the game did, they kept spawning enemies where their teammates will work. Like, let me rephrase that. They spawn, like, if I was in the middle of the map getting shot at, then they're gonna spawn my team right there, which makes absolutely no sense. Because that means that people are just gonna be standing on the other side of the map shooting my teammates through a clear lane, which is spawn trapping, but it makes no sense. Anyways, I got about 5 minutes on that topic, but overpowered guns that InfinityWard does not want to fix. Okay, look, InfinityWard fixed the FNG Akimbo. They're still overpowered. The fire rate is still so overpowered. Like, I think the best thing they should really do is just, just take off the Akimbos for the FAG-89s. Like, come on now. You passed them twice and there's still people complaining about them because they're so good, aka overpowered. Okay, let's get on the MK14. Why is it that when it takes about the same damage as a freaking sniper rifle? And let's just say, if you get a headshot with a sniper rifle, there's still a good chance of you freaking getting killed. There's still a really good chance. Like, sometimes with the MK14, it's a dead headshot every time. There is no nonsense about there's no nonsense about it. I'll come back to that unfair gameplay, but they should really just fix a lot of the stuff they got in the game. Like, stuff like the ACR, the MP7, they're not overpowered, they're just overused and overhyped. Let's get into death streaks. Let me write this right. I'm gonna write this right now. AKA for noobs. Okay, now let me get into why I say that. Now, what I say that for is because I like death streak for juice. I like juice death streak. I like the revenge death streak. Those death streaks are fair. You shouldn't be able to freaking have a predator missile, aka an AC-130, freaking blow up the entire map because I died 6 times in a row. So that means if hardline, I have a negative predator missile. It's just a negative predator missile. That's why I call it sometimes. So, you tell me why the dead man's hand has the blast radius of a predator missile. It's been tested several times though. It has the blast radius of a predator missile and the size, the freaking radius of an AC-130 hit, the like single shot thing that you shoot. That's so lame. I don't understand why would they even put that in there. People were complaining about finals. Oh, let me get on final stand. Okay, people were complaining about final stand, but here's the okay. I'm off death because I don't get killed by that a lot anymore because I still get killed by my own mind because it's new and sometimes I feel bad about whooping somebody so bad. But here's the problem with final stand. Final stand was actually taken in the game. They said they had a complete balanced thing and they would listen to the fans. Everybody asked to have freaking last chance out. They took last chance out, but they went final stand, which is even worse than last chance. Why do you have the power to lay down in a second chance where you have the same amount of health as you did when you died? So I'm gonna have to kill you twice. So you have your gun, you don't have a pistol, and you have effigy combos, which is so overpowered, and you are able to have 2 lives and you just not die, and you have to lay down and shoot me on my stream. So I don't understand why InfinityWard. Martyrdom is more avoidable. Like you could just run away sometimes, unless like sometimes I don't understand why they have martyrdom in, because a lot of the times it just follows me somehow, some way. I'm on top of a mountain, it just follows me. It doesn't roll on the other side, it just follows me. But okay, death streaks are more for a noob advantage. But I'm getting to that in unfair gameplay. Everything's gonna be an unfair gameplay at times. Cheaters! Let me get on what happened one time when I found this booster lobby. Okay, now nowadays when you go to effect lobby, you're more likely gonna see 2 controllers. When you see those 2 controllers and you see that one of them killed themselves on purpose, follow the second controller, because they're gonna be boosting. I mean, because there's no way why they're just cheating. Like InfinityWard has no way nowadays of finding cheats. Like they should have some kind of cheat detection. I think it makes common sense that if my second controller is 0-47 and I'm 48-0, that's not cheating. Like there's just no coincidence that even happening. And one time I was going against this level 33 dude, right? And he was boosting, right? It was broad as clear day that he was boosting. Everybody saw him boosting. Everybody reported him. But guess what happened? The next day, I was in an infected match. I don't play infected a lot, but I was lucky enough to see this guy in an infected match. He was boosting again. InfinityWard, come on! Why don't you ban him? Like, come on now. I think it's weird that if I report you for boosting, if the whole lobby reports you for boosting, that you come back the next day and do the same exact thing, because InfinityWard doesn't fix their game. I don't understand why they just decide to make gun strong like the Dragon. Now the Dragon has the same amount of damage from range as the MSR, but you still get 3 hit markers with it. The freaking what you call it? The stats are so wrong though. The freaking Barrett is the most. Remember the AS-50 is the strongest sniper rifle in the game next to the Barrett 50 cal. They have the same exact damage, almost range and everything. But this guy, I watched this video. You go look it up right now. Look up 5 hit markers with the AS-50, or just look up 5 hit markers with the sniper rifle Mark 50. You're gonna see this guy. He got 5 hit markers one time with the AS-50. Why? Because InfinityWard just screwed up this game so badly. You wanna know how you should know that InfinityWard doesn't fix the games? Look at Modern 2. Look at Kai 4. Look at all the other games that have been hacked. And Modern 3 is actually starting to be hacked. Like, it was already hacked on PC, but you can't do anything about PC hackers. You can just report them, but InfinityWard doesn't pay attention to reports on PC anyways, or on Xbox either. So what I want to get about that is Modern 3 is starting to be hacked, because if you know that if you're on PS3 like me and a lot of my friends, you're gonna see that you are starting to see a lot of hacked clan attacks, and they're starting to get really popular now, like they were when the game first came out. They were a big problem with Modern 2, and when Modern 3 first came out. But now, for some reason, Somehow, people have found a new way that's so simple that a fucking 2-year-old could do it. All you have to do is go on your computer, plug in, and then just take the memory off your Xbox and or your PS3 and change the stuff on it, and then put it back into your stuff. I'm not sure because I don't have clan tags, but like they should just really fix that though. Even though they patched it the first time, I don't think they're gonna be able to patch it this time. But hold on, let me get into unfair gameplay. Let me get into unfair gameplay. Unfair gameplay, like that time when I said 5 hit marks for the answer, that's not fair. That noob advanced nonsense when effing did combos, that's newbie. Like to always run around with them. The MP9, they're not overpowered. The freaking all these times when you get a hit marker with a fucking sniper rifle, that's noob advantage when the other person doesn't. Excuse me. The only way, the only way that you should be able to get a hit mark if you shoot somebody in the either in the arm or the legs or the foot or the knee. I should not be getting hit markers when I shoot somebody in the freaking chest. Like, that's mainly where I shoot in the first place. I aim for the chest and the head. And most of the time I hit. Most of the time I shoot for the guy's foot by accident and I get a hit mark. Like, there's not one person that has not played this game that has shot at somebody's leg and they got just a headshot for no good reason. There is an exact reason why. It says, if you scroll all the way down, it's going to say about 20 million people have this game. But how many do you see online nowadays? 500,000 on PS3 right now. About 500,000 on Xbox. And about, I'll say a good 100,000 on PC. But not that many play anymore on PC. I get 30,000 on PC. So 1,030,000 people are still playing this game out of the 20 million people that bought this game. So that is a 5% right there. Well, nowadays that you're going to see about 500,000 people playing this game. But 5% of the people that bought this game, they don't play anymore. Like, they don't play anymore. It's so lame how nowadays if you play one game, you go about 1,000 places up. I'm not kidding. Go in a match right now and get a Moab and see how many places you go up in a match. Like right now, I'm 10,000 in the world for kill confirmed, and I was just in a match where I went I got 20 kills. And I went up about 300 spots just because I got that. But it's so funny. Unfair gameplay is like when you drop shot somebody and they still have the power to kill you. Like when you shoot somebody and then they just shoot one bullet and they get a random headshot. That unfair gameplay when there's a camper in the back of the map and they get hit markers and you don't even know where they're at. That unfair gameplay when in Search and Destroy you die and there's nothing you can do, like you can't just respawn and all that stuff. I know Search and Destroy is that kind of game mode, but there's so much nonsense in it though. MW3, InfinityWard. I hope Treyarch makes a better game for Black Ops 2 because when Black Ops 2 came out, I'm not even think about playing this game anymore. I might play it some time to time, but I don't think I'm really gonna even play this game anymore because look at all the stuff that is actually really wrong with this game. I'm gonna try to put the link to all these videos in the description. I'm gonna put in all the stuff. And well, that's about it. This is just a rant about MW3 about the things that I really don't like about it. The spawns, the overpowered guns, the noob advantage, the death streaks, the cheaters, the boosters, the hackers, the glitchers, the freaking unfair gameplay, FG combos, all that nonsense. InfinityWard, you need to fix your freaking game. I'm out. Peace.